Where do we begin?
All right.
You're like,
This one tastes a little too much like spit. They didn't clean it out that well, so not in much of a cheery mood.
Is yours she or shy?
She.
She.
She. She means death.
She means death.
It's true.
I'm surrounded by such characters here. Ha ha!
I kind of keep seeing Tim Heidecker in that. I know it's not him. I know it's the Barry Glades guy, but
It could
Yeah.
be.
a little bit. He
Not a
squished his face in
punishment.
a little
Death
bit.
is a mercy.
I plan to give a lot
What
of
was that?
mercy to these cultists.
You sound like you had a wide say.
Death is a mercy. It's
Yep.
fine.
That's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yep. And I'm gonna give these cultists mercy.
I'm very
Yeah.
merciful.
Exactly.
Just love killing.
Death is a mercy of its own.
Life is a gift.
Killing it
Death
on
is a
stage and in the
mercy.
woods.
It's like I like the wolves little. Your survival will be long, your
Yeah.
death be quick.
Yeah.
That's fun. The apocalypse.
When you start playing, the wolves are actually kind of cool.
I know.
I'm like, oh shit, they're actually put together. Damn it.
That's
So Amthar, he gives permission for his faction members to go on this journey, as does Duke Older Ravengard reluctantly. And Gideon calls over to the door of the room where you probably didn't notice a female human standing just outside the door.
Oh, Gorzak knows.
Can't ignore a pretty face.
And he asks that she come up to join the conversation, and she says, "You already know Rhea as a Hell Rider. Her name is," and he says, "This adventurer's is Rhea Mantelmorn, a teenage Hell Rider. She led the raid against the Cult of the Dragon in the Eltergard Woods." And
Well
so
done.
I think that she would be the perfect person to lead this expedition to root out these cultists and try and figure out why they are here. And with that, with everyone saying that they're ready to go, you guys are ready to set off toward where the suspected cultist activity was. And she, the heads of the different factions had to rest before heading home the next day. Thavius never showed up.
What was that girl's name?
Rhea Mantelmorn.
It is concerning that this plan is continuing without the informed knowledge of the mayor of the town we are working out of.
You stiffed us, man.
Question, good sir. So this is, I think we're kind of talking like a few years after my guy's like beginnings of his story. Is this Thavius guy someone who was leading the town around the time I was in town?
Yes.
Is he normally late for events? Like that I would know as a guy who was a guard. in the
Yeah.
guard?
Yeah,
Guys, he's always late for events.
Yeah, sometimes he'll blow events off completely. Like, he's kind of one of those. He's been in the high overseer seat for a couple decades, at least. So at this point, he's gotten kind of lax and not so.
The
on
talk of the
time.
guards is he enjoys his opium dens, but I would never speak of this type of thing. Haha!
You just did.
No, I only fight for righteousness.
I'm sorry. Did you say opium?
Why, yes, there's a den if you go about 4 streets over.
I will take you. I love it there.
I suggest we wait 2 more hours. Be right back.
Scoundrels. It's not technically illegal, but I don't know. I'm confused at how I should react to this.
Of mind.
So, upon being charged to go and root out this cultist nest, Gideon Lightword, once you've all agreed, he raises his hammer, which that'll probably change. I'm just making up hammer right now off the top of my head, but he raises his hammer, and
Maybe it's a ceremonial hammer, so he has to raise a hammer.
maybe.
He also uses a spear.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you don't have to necessarily change it. You can just be like, hey, no, he had a ceremonial goddamn hammer he had to raise.
He raises a hammer and prays a blessing unto you. And his blessing grants your character advantage on saving throws for the next 24 hours.
I shall take this with pride. Thank you, Sir Gideon.
What is it? Advantage on
Saving throws.
24 hours?
In my mind, I'm like, oh shit, that means things are gonna get real quick.
Rhea introduces herself. She tells you, you know her. She tells you that she's been a Hell Rider since she was 12, and she's now 17, and she has risen through the ranks. As she doesn't use the word prodigy, but she's risen through the ranks to lieutenant, pretty much, as a 17-year-old. She tells you that if we aren't quick about this, we might miss the opportunity that we have to get information about these cultists.
I agree. The faster we wipe this scum away, the faster we can save people.
No,
I appreciate the leadership and representation of a female in leadership roles. Huzzah!
Too much haste will make waste.
Hey.
We must make plans and move with proficiency.
Walking quote book over here.
That one wasn't on the sheet.
Oh, well. I want to write it down.
It would be an honor to be written in the storybooks with one such as yourself. I am ready when we all are.
Garzak's like visibly nervous, like in front of her. He's like, me. No, I mean me.
This
Happy to help.
they was speaking perfectly fine 2 minutes ago.
Is it hot in here?
Oh.
Is she attractive? I mean, I guess I didn't really.
Is she-
She's got. I mean,
is she
imagine a name like
Wesley?
Raina. Raina is her name.
Rhea.
Is
Rhea.
she
That's a
is she
hot name.
Wesley?
Huh?
Is she Wesley? Oh, okay, then go for it.
Long floor.
She's okay. Like, is she human?
Yeah.
She's good.
Yeah.
In my head,
Hell
she was,
Rider,
she was
that's pretty
immediately
awesome.
hot in my head. So.
There you go. That's all that matters. It's the eye of the beholder, right?
Yeah.
I, however, do not think she is very attractive. Better to each their
Dibs. No.
She's like his CO, man. Don't put that on him.
All right, and Rhea cries,
Oh.
"If you are ready,
Don't be sad.
Oh, you mean it cries out?
onward." And she leads you out of the tavern and to one of the stables in town that
Ooh.
has the Hell Rider's sigil above it.
Dang it.
She walks up and procures riding horses for each of you.
Is there any like carts that are going around?
You
We're
could get
taking
a,
a
you could get a
cart.
horse with a
I
cart.
don't want to ride the horse. I want to ride the cart.
You could get a horse with a cart. I don't see why
I got
not.
in the cart.
Who's riding the horse with the cart?
I have the provisions. We need food.
Oh, so you're manning a cart.
A cart,
so-
hey, horsey, I'm gonna be
Okay.
on the cart.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Not like a,
you just don't like riding horse.
yeah.
I
I would much rather walk and would rather be like behind a cart. But if nobody else is taking the cart, I will be the one driving the cart because I would also rather do that than ride a horse. Anything else besides
Do you have
that?
something against horses?
I don't want to ride a horse. That is so much putting your sense of control in the form of something that does not have clarity of mind.
It is true.
Horse.
You must dominate the beast, or it will dominate you.
Yes, I like it.
The only will I will rely on is my own.
Now drive.
Yeah.
All right. So we got a horse with
I can stand up on a cart and
A
not
horse
be
with
okay.
with a small cart that you're commandeering.
I have the food and supplies.
And then, are you guys on riding horses then?
Yes, this is just another horse. I've had many.
Yes.
But another.
Do you have Beastmaster? Or is that default with you?
No, I am a hell rider.
Not Beastmaster, animal handling, is that default with you?
Yes, because of my training with Rhea, actually.
I have horses where I'm from. These things are big and could kick you and hurt really bad.
I'm just like average. I'll just be on that. I don't like them, but I'll
Can I show off and like literally stand on the horse while I'm riding it to show her how cool it is?
Be careful!
You gotta have the horse do that, like
Make a.
I've got
make an
athletics
acro-
and acrobatics.
Make an acrobatics.
make the horse dance. Walk,
Riding
walk,
horses is
make the horse
easy.
walk
Look,
pretty.
here's tricks. I got a 20.
Holy shit!
Jesus.
Yeah.
He's doing some plans.
Blown all of our minds.
Yeah. You do it
It's safe,
perfectly.
you just have to have control.
Yeah.
He's like twirling on top of it. Like, see?
In heavy armor. Like,
Yeah.
whoa. Look at them fucking go.
All right.
I will
so-
applaud
I
you.
would like to learn.
I
how
will
to
never
ride.
do that, but I will applaud you.
Jack Jackleton, everyone.
All right. So as you walk out of, or as you start heading north toward the exit of Elturel and toward the Eltergard Woods, where the cultists have been spotted.
Anybody need a snack?
You notice, you hear that the streets are alive with the sound of celebration. Rhea informs those not from Elturel that today is the 50-year anniversary of Elturel's second sun appearing in the sky. The city had fallen into the grips of a powerful clan of vampires who terrorized the city for decades. As she speaks, you notice young children floating bags attached to candles into the sky. Rhea watches one float and just barely eclipse the original sun.
Children, wait, what? The children with floating bags?
The lanterns.
Yeah.
Because at first I'm
Bunch
like,
of kids
children
letting
are
the
in the...
lanterns out
Whoa.
for the celebration.
I thought the children
Got
were
it.
floating for a second. I'm like, the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I was
This is
like.
terrifying.
Oh no, the children are like carrying something. They're floating like ghost children while she was telling the story or something.
No.
Like, oh no.
You know, I don't need to be a famous adventurer, but I know. Ghost children is where I draw the line.
But yeah, today is the 50-year anniversary of Elturel's second sun appearing in the sky. And
How-
yeah, what was that?
When did that happen? How long ago did the second sun appear?
50 years ago.
50 years ago?
Today.
Okay.
When did the vampires kind of get kicked out of town?
So Rhea speaks up again. We've not an idea where the second son came from, but some believe that one, if not many, of the citizens of Elturel called upon the gods and asked for some protection from the vampires. You see your characters see a large commotion start at a local tavern you're passing, and you notice one of the drunks playing with a ball of fire that floats between his hands, and the rest of the patrons are yelling at him to put it away. Rhea continues, one day, 50 years ago, a second sun appeared in the sky, a sun which never set. The gods had listened to their pleas and given them something, to fight with against the vampires. They named their original son the Warrior, who had fought day after day to keep the vampires' scourge from completely tearing the city to pieces. They called this new son the Unwavering Companion, or the Companion for short. The constant sunshine drove the vampires from the city, and El Terrell has seen 50 years of peace and prosper since then. The music and jubilation can still be heard a mile north of the city as you follow Rhea to the suspected cultists. You guys end up passing through the edge of town.
Was this celebrated yearly?
Yes,
I
but
put away a lot of drunks on that night.
Yeah.
Grab one of
Back in
the
my
like
guard days.
festival candies that are popular during this time as we go by. Like, oh, okay, just one
Yeah.
of them. They're my favorite.
That's a good one.
Candied and everything. All right.
Do you guys have anything else you'd want to do while going through the celebration?
I will, as we pass groups of people celebrating and children, I will cast prestidigitation here and there every few seconds and create some fireworks for the people around us.
Cool.
All right, keep your secrets.
I'm sure Gorzak will get up and play some fun tunes.
You can play them on top of my cart. You
Drunkenly.
can stand on top of the cart.
Yeah, I'm gonna write a
Play.
song called "Living on Top of the Cart,"
There you go.
and that's we'll ride through the town.
You can play and I'll drive.
On top of the car,
We are a moving stage for you.
slowly drains my heart.
I will try and time my fireworks to work with his music.
Dun, 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 dun. This is on a loop. Dun, 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 dun. And then since he's by himself, he flings his loop back and he pulls his drumsticks up. On the side of the cart. He does a 5-minute drum solo on the cart. Woo!
I'm just
Baldur's
sitting
Gate.
My armor
Wait,
and
that's
shield's
all
got the
right.
icon of the city, because it's from my guard days.
Yeah.
So I feel like I stand out. Cool.
Yeah.
Look at me escorting these weird performers.
All right. So Rhea leads you out of the town, and as you're going north, you notice the road into the Eltergard woods starts going up a hill. And as you go up the road, up the hill, at the top of that first hill outside of El Terrell, you see a majestic weeping willow tree atop the hill with a serene view of El Terrell. An elderly priest of Lathander officiates the wedding of a young couple, a male halfling and a female half-orc. The young couple approaches you and asks you to witness their final wedding vow.
Is it in front
You need
of-
a band?
Is it in front of the dead grappling people?
Now, meta, real quick. I have a feeling everyone's gonna be dead when we return because it's too happy.
I don't like them happy events.
I'm like, wait a minute. First of all, you rock on halfling with your half orc, half human female, and she's a big girl. But anyways, yeah, screw it. I mean, I'd be proud to witness this, for I am Jack Jackleton.
They tell you that in El Terrell it is customary to invite strangers to witness newly married couples' commitment to their union because it breeds community and acceptance of new people.
Oh, that's cute.
I will stay in the customary position for one of the strangers to witness a union such as this.
Nice.
Are you gonna hit on his wife? His soon-to-be wife, I mean.
Probably. The more he drinks, the more freely he gets on.
All right, and then you watch as the couple recites their wedding vow. The two gently hold hands and look each other lovingly in the eyes as they begin to recite their final vow. Before the
I don't
morning
like
lord.
final.
What's that?
Yeah.
So I don't like the word final.
We're just starting.
Before the morning lord Lathander and those here today, I commit to you now and always until we return to this endless light. The newly married couple thanks you
Aw.
and gives you each a flower.
She's hot.
Ah.
Their you see their wedding party start to happen. Food starts being served, music starts being played, and you guys can choose to move forward north into the woods or hang around here for a little while.
I'm gonna
till-
look to Rhea. Like, you're commanding this expedition.
Rhea would say that although this occasion does look fun to participate in, we do have more pressing matters.
We have
Load
some
up.
time now.
Load up. Anybody who's already too drunk, I load up in my cart.
They want an encore.
Come on, we'll just tie your horse onto the back of the cart. It's alright.
He's like kind of getting, he's
Your
like kind of
horse is
fading
drunk
out.
too.
Yeah.
We have mattresses laying out of the cart, or bedrolls.
They're north of the town. They're north of this town.
Yeah. Yep.
Listen, we are on. We are trying to keep this place safe for people who are attempting to do what you are doing. So if you would be so kind as to also perhaps wrap this up yourselves and get your asses back to town. That would be
What that guy said.
preferable.
Whatever he said, that's what he said.
Happiness is not a path.
This guy's my
Happiness
friend.
is the path. Now on to the path you go.
I don't know what you just said, man, but I like it. I like the cut of your jib, man.
They kind of look at you and they don't know whether like you're messing with them or like if you're being sincere, and like they kind of chuckle and then kind of get like stone face, like what?
Just long enough for the stone face to set in. I say, honestly, the cultists have become quite a problem, and you should look out for them and get your asses to town.
And you know, when they see the actually give me a what kind of check would be for give me a persuasion check.
Can my city guard symbols on my outfit help bonus that?
Yeah.
So I can just nod and be like, yeah.
18 plus
What that guy
bonus.
said. Yeah.
Mm.
On your way. On your way.
They believe you as they trust you as being honest. And they say they ask, what if we just moved it closer to the city, down the hill a ways, so we'd be able to see what's
You
going on.
guys are really bartering on this. We don't care what you do, just move from the fucking hill.
Honestly,
Get him farther away from it.
I hate the stench of the city as well. Just make sure you are safe.
This is our home you're talking about.
And they thank you.
I even showered.
They thank you for your words and your concern, and as if you guys don't have anything else to say to them.
I'm gonna toss him a gold for a wedding gift.
Cool.
You know, here's a gift from Jack Jackleton.
Yeah,
Jack.
they're very appreciative, and they ask you what your name is.
My name's Jack Jackleton.
I didn't know if you
I am
said
the
that.
Jack
I just said it.
I am the Jack Jackleton.
Oh, you're
may
the
your beautiful marriage last forever.
the Jack Jackleton. I love that song.
Oh,
And she immediately rushes off to the band and walks up to them, and the band like stops mid song to listen to the bride, and they're like look at each other
God.
and just start playing a little ballad, the ballad of Jack Jackleton. No one knows how it was
Oh my
written.
god. Fuck that.
I wrote a song real
I'm
similar
honored.
to that like about 5 years ago.
I am very honored.
You should collect one of those.
Yeah.
So yeah, then as you ride away, I'll wait for him.
Right away, yeah.
Into the sunset.
Do you, as far as our gold and stuff, do we start with anything?
People
your
were
class thingy and then your
Class,
background
yeah.
thingy.
Okay, that's about.
Yeah, like fighter had 15 and then city guard came with 10 or something like that. So I
Yeah.
started with 25.
Yeah, I got 20.
I've spent all my riches I earned from slaying.
Mr. Flinging Gold over here. Daddy
Jack
Fat-
Jackson gives those in need. And
Daddy Fat
who,
Saxon.
who would be against supporting this beautiful couple? Haha.
I mean, no. Don't do it. Tarzan. You've ruined enough relationships.
It all started when your parents got divorced because of you.
Yeah.
Don't tell him that.
Don't worry about it.
All right.